Here we're in lesson 6, we're going to learn how to add mixed fractions. So we're going to do it symbolically, pictorially, and concretely. Pictorially means we're going to use fraction circles and fraction strips. Symbolically means we're just going to do the symbols. Concretely means that we are going to use those into problem-solving questions. So here we have, or let's just review mixed fractions. When we have a circle, and our entire circle it's divided into 5 pieces and all 5 are shaded. That means we have a whole number, and that means it's just the whole thing is shaded, so that's how we represent the number 1. Now if we want to increase our numerators to 6, that means that 5 pieces are shaded in the first one, and then we need one more, so we have to create another fraction circle so we can represented as a mixed fraction. So here's my 1 and then my 1/5. So we have a whole and a part, and that's what gives us a mixed fraction. So what fraction does this represent? Well, let's start with mixed. So we have 3 whole pizzas, and we have a pizza that's divided into 6. All of them are divided into 6, and 5 are shaded. So 3 and 5, 6. Now, if we wanted to do it in improper, we have circles that are divided into 6 pieces, and we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now another way you can do this, a much faster way than just counting, is saying I have 3 groups of 6, which is 18, plus 5 more, which is 23. Or 3 groups of 6, which is 18 plus another 5. What fraction does this picture represent? Again, we're going to write it in improper and in mixed. Well, let's start with improper first. Okay, so we have 3. Our pizza is divided into thirds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In mixed, we have 2 wholes and then 2 of the 3 parts. Okay, now this is a review of grade 6, but you need to know how to do this in order to continue on to adding mixed fractions. So we're going to convert improper fractions to mixed fractions. When we do that, we want to see how many wholes we have. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do some division. Now there's many different ways we can do this. I like doing the division way. You can draw a circle, which is fine. But we're going to see how many whole times does 2 go into 9, which is 4. So we have 4 whole pizzas. And then when I divide, we have 1 left over. That's the part. So we have 4 and 1/2. This is a whole part of our mixed fraction. That's our numerator, and our denominator always stays the same. We never change that. Okay, so again, we're going to go off to the side and we're going to do a little division. How many whole times this 5 goes into 17? 5 goes into 17 3 whole times. So 3. When I multiply, we have 15, 2, that's going to be what's left over, so 2/5. Okay. Same thing here, 3 into 13. It goes 4 whole times, and then we get 12. So that's our part, and we never change our denominator. And then let's just do this one in our head. 8 goes into 42 5 whole times, which will give me 40. 2 left over, 8. This is reducible, so we have divide by 2 because it's not in those terms. All of our fractions must be in those terms. So 5 and 1/4. Okay, so that's a nice little review. So if I want to go from mixed to improper, which is the more important skill for us, what we do is, if you want to do it pictorially, we can draw our pizza, divide it into 8. Oh wow, let me try that again. That wasn't very good. Sorry about that. We can draw our pizza, divide it into 4s, then into 8s. It's very tough to do this. And there's our other pizza because we have one whole. Well, this represents 8 over 8 because all of these will be shaded. And then one more would be shaded here. So 1 over 8 here. So we have 9 over 8. Now again, if you learned it that you go, this tells you how many wholes. So you have one group of 8. So one pizza, one whole pizza that's divided into 8. So you have one group of 8 and then you have one more. So you go 8 times 1 plus 1 to get your new numerator. That's fine. Okay. Same thing down here. I have one whole pizza, which is my 7 over 7. And then I have my second pizza, which is 2 over 7. So we have 9 over 7. Now again, if you want to go the times and the add, that's fine. Either way is fine with me. I don't care how you get to the answer. Just make sure that you understand how to get to it. So here we have 2 whole pizzas and they're divided into thirds. So we have 3 over 3 plus 3 over 3 plus now our third pizza, which is 2 over 3. So we have 8 thirds. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. And we have 5 pizzas. Again, visualize, we have 5 pizzas, all divided into 4. So all together, that would be 20. And again, if you want to do that, if you want to write it as 4 over 4 and do it 5 times, that's fine. So you're just going to hear a lot of clicking here. I really do have to get one of those pens. Okay, so that's, and then that's how you visually see it. So you have 4 over 4 for the first pizza, 4 over 4 for the second, for the third, for the fifth, fourth and the fifth, and then 1 over 4. Or if you can see it as 5 groups of 4, and then add that one, you get 21 over 4. Okay. So what I'm going to do is stop there, and I'm going to go on to a different part to learn how to add mixed fractions pictorially.